Man, I told you I was feeling a bit ill.
Ça sent bon, hein, mais je peux pas.
Non, mais ça m'a tout sauté. Ça fait pas ça.
Hi guys, welcome back to SJ Sports. I'm here with man like Lami. We're doing player rating. Lami,
Hello, so
how you doing? You alright?
I'm good and you?
Yeah, not too bad. How is it going?
Good weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, after beating them up.
It's been a good
It
weekend,
took
isn't
too
it?
much in it, especially, Pubs, my guy.
Oh man, I've watched so much highlights like last
Mm,
couple of days and just soaking in the wind.
yeah.
Yeah, so I just rewatched the game today as well. It was a good game.
You know what? I was gonna watch it again, but I didn't have enough time to watch it. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I watched
But
it
I did watch
again.
a bit of highlights. Hmm?
I said I watched it again today.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
nice.
was a good game,
Yeah.
You know. On where was it? On Sunday. You didn't manage to come on the stream, so just want to see like quick.
Well,
What is your thought on the game?
um, I was, you know what, yeah, like I
Mm,
told you before the game kicked off, I wanted us to win, like, in a more, not in that kind of fashion, in it, like, in a more controlling fashion. Yeah,
mm.
it wasn't, there was never doubt, even when they, when they scored first, there was never doubt in my mind that we were going to win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the only thing is, because last season we did the same thing. Last season we beat them 3-2. The season before 3-1 at the Emirates. But this time
Mm.
I wanted to beat them in a more like controlled way, not so
Like basically
drastic.
humble them on that.
Yeah, it's like not even humble them, but it's like for our confidence and like our and how we move forward in it.
Yeah.
This United team, that game felt like we were playing against Nottingham Forest. You
Mm.
understand? Like they might, because I see some of them coming out with like, oh, we couldn't press them. I'm like, mate, we let you have the ball
Hmm.
in the first phase. You're just passing it between your defenders, and
Yeah.
you couldn't even come into the second phase and pass the ball.
Mm.
So looking at the game, obviously I'm happy with the 3 points at this stage of the season. Yeah,
Mm.
but
Mm.
I feel this season has to be for us anyway. For
Hmm.
Arsenal this season, it has to be about winning games and
Yeah.
winning games in a more controlled manner. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Don't leave games to the 80th, 90th minute because this is also like when you're gonna give chances to your academic prospects or players that have not had game time. Understand? Because if you're 3-0 up and
Hmm.
it's 80th minute, you can
Hmm.
give someone like a Smith Rowe a run around, like to get
Hmm.
his confidence up. But yeah, that's my only disappointment. Like I took away from the game.
Hmm.
I'd obviously like some player performances, which I feel maybe have been a bit harsh. But
Hmm.
some player performances, I thought they could have performed better. But apart from that, like three
Hmm.
points is 3 points in it. Like 10 points from what? From 10 points from four.
4, yeah.
Yeah, so I was really expecting maybe 9 points from four.
Mm.
Yeah, I was expecting 9 points from four, but 10 points from four. Like you can't go wrong with it.
What do you think of the game? I think the game was a bit tactical game in it. Because obviously, I've
Yeah.
spoken to a lot of Man U fans. They say, oh, you lot didn't want to press and all this. I said to them, look, the reason why we didn't want to press is because if we press, we're going to leave space behind. And they want to capitalize and like play counter attack football. That's all they play anyway, counter attack football.
Yeah.
So I said to them,
They
there's
call
no
it
way.
transition. They call it transition football. They don't call it counter attack.
Yeah, basically. So there's no way that Arsenal gonna come out and play like
Yeah.
that, like the way they expect
Yeah.
Arsenal to play. Because
Yeah.
Arsenal knew that Man U they're gonna like counter attack, sit
Yeah.
back, hit it to Rashford. That's all they
Mm.
play.
Mm.
So it was a
But
good game though.
it works for them though. Like it work. That's their style of play, and
Mm.
at the moment, that's. Don't get me wrong. Like United are a good counter-attacking team, but that's what they are. They're not a possession-based team for me. They're good counter-attacking team. Even though some United fans will tell you like, "Oh, we're more than a possession team. You want to win the ball and press, blah blah blah." They're counter-attacking team. Yeah, that's the kind of players they have. They don't have maybe like with the new signings they have coming in the after the international break. You can see some changes, but I just feel like that's their identity, counter-attacking.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, that's their identity. And the other thing, like you were saying, like it was it was tactical.
Yeah,
It was
it was
very
a
tactical.
it was tactical because what happened
Yeah,
is Eric they want what they like man they wanted us to come out and play like we used to play, press the keeper and all this,
yeah,
But what Ateta did is we were pressing, but not like pressing like we used to,
yeah.
you know.
You can't go
No,
gun ho
no,
against United. You
yeah,
can't go press because now they have a keeper that can ping the ball to
mm,
Rashford,
mm, mm.
and you can see when we didn't press them, they had no idea what to do with the ball.
Mm.
Yeah, they'll pass it
Yeah,
they'll pass it between the defenders, and then back to the keeper, and then back
mm.
long. And Ben White, for all he did wrong for me in that game, he was very good at winning those headers and heading it back to Ramsdale or just throwing
Yeah,
it back into the midfield. So I feel like he did handle that. The only thing I would say about Ben White, and I know we're gonna get into like the player ratings as well,
mm.
when Marcus Rashford attacks him. Yeah, Ben White, there's two games I hate watching. When Ben White's
Yeah.
playing like,
You told me that. Mm.
yeah, Ben White when he's playing against Wilfred Zaha, I'm glad he's gone as well. And when he's
Mm.
playing against Marcus Rashford, it's like he just shits himself when they come towards him. He doesn't know
Yeah.
what to do, which like is a compliment to Rashford because he's a very good player and that's his
Mm.
game. Yeah, but Ben White for me, even for the goal, he could have done a lot better. Yeah, he
Yeah.
could have done a lot better. But yeah, not to be
Mm.
too critical of him.
Yeah. For me, like I don't care how we beat them. I wanted just to beat them. That's it. Because I can't stand them lot, man. Imagine if imagine if they beat us here, they will be in the group chat running their mouth like they used to.
Yeah,
So I couldn't like imagine United beating us until imagine they beat us here, and then we have to wait until next year to go to away Old Trafford. And you never know, we might go to away Old Trafford and they beat us because our record there is no great. So
yeah.
I wanted to beat them home first. Then if they beat us away, I'll be like, you know what, we beat you home, you beat us away, so fair play.
But this is
But
my thinking. So
mm,
yeah, I respect what you say and I understand what you say.
mm,
But last season was the most frustrating Old Trafford game for me because I feel like we should have won that game.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we played them out the park.
Same thing. A lot of them complain about the offside, and they
Yeah,
forgot when we went to Old Trafford.
the
The Ericsson tackle, that's not even
yeah,
foul. It's a soft
yeah.
foul, and they
I
rule it
mean
out
like
because of.
that offside. You can look at it. They can draw lines whatever they want. Yeah, I'll watch the game again. Yeah, and even when I was watching the game live, as soon as that pass was made, I said offside. Yeah, I was so sure it was offside. And when they were celebrating, I was very calm. I'm like, this is offside. And if VAR doesn't call it off, like there will be. And then once like they drew the lines, I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like I was so sure it was offside because Gabriel's movement in that, yeah,
Mm,
for a defender, yeah,
mm,
that why are you gonna be stepping back
mhm.
when you know what I mean when you have a chance of maybe if you go forward of catching the guy. So I felt like he read that very well, and for me, it's offside. Like I'm not even going into that. It's offside.
For me, yeah, to be honest, I wasn't sure if it's offside or not. I had like I have to like watch it again, and I realized, yeah, it looks offside though. It
It's
looks off,
offside. From the
but
moment the ball is played from I think was Hoyland.
yeah,
Yeah, Gabriel was seeing Holland from the side of his view, and
mm,
he stepped. For me, he stepped up like he really did. For me, it's offside, 100%. I'm not
mm,
even going into that. Yeah, and if that was United, if it was the other way around, United will want it offside as well. So
yeah,
yeah, so that's
the,
football, isn't it? You can't like we can't be here talking about the fine margins, like because
mm,
at the end of the day, it was a 95 or well 100-minute game,
mhm,
and Arsenal were the better team through the 100 minutes. You understand? So
yeah,
they can't hate when it comes to that. They just have to accept the defeat and move on and focus on the things they've done good and try to build from there, which is not a lot of good. Apart when Hoyland came on, I thought that he did a lot of good as well. He gave him a different angle.
Yeah, true, absolutely. We United, and they're always gonna mourn. And when things goes against other teams, they're like, you know what? Nah, it's not this, it's not this. Look at the penalty that they had last week with Rashford. They're mourning about our penalty with how to call it, Harvard here. 100%
That
agree.
was a
That's not.
pen.
No, for me
For
that's
me,
not. It's not a pen for me. Because
so
first, no, 1 minute. Yeah, first when I look at it, I thought it's a pen.
yeah.
But when I watch it back, I said to myself, nah, it's a
All right.
dive.
I'm
But
gonna
I
ask
don't.
you.
1 minute,
I'm
quickly
gonna
before you
ask
go.
you.
Before you go
Go.
quickly, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't understand why Harvard is going down. Why? Why is he going down?
That's exactly what I'm gonna tell you. The
No,
player
but
will not go. He had contact. Yeah. He's
yeah, but the contact is
he's
not enough.
all right. For me, his boot, bro. When you're running at speed, yeah, any little contact you can go down. Yeah. If you compare that contact to Rashford's contact last week, is there a massive
Yeah,
difference? There isn't. For me, there
yeah.
isn't anyway.
That's why I
If you
said.
look,
The United one is not a penalty.
so if, for example, if both Bissaka and Casemiro are not there to sandwich him, yeah, you want to tell me he's still gonna go down? He's not.
Yeah, you probably had
But
a point, but again, here earlier, I feel
yeah,
like Harvard here should do more because what happened is here. The reason why I don't understand the reason why it's going down when you're in the 6 yard box already.
he had contact. For me,
But
he had contact. Yeah,
he might
the,
have
the
contact, but
contact, the
the
contact
contact
might be
was not
minimal.
enough. Yes.
Yeah, like you can say that. You can say the contact was not enough. The contact might be minimal, but he had contact. That's one thing we can agree on. Yeah, he had contact. Yeah,
Yeah. But
and
do you think
it might.
do you think the contact is enough for him to go down?
Yeah, yeah, for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, yeah. Like, and that's not me trying to support Havertz, because I've seen softer giving. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen softer giving over the years in the Premier League. So for me, even though the first contact he had with Bissaka, his foot actually hit into Bissaka's knee. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but then as he's going down, yeah, and I don't know if it looks like from the slow motion he's going down, Casemiro comes into the side of him.
Casemiro.
Yeah, Casemiro comes into the side of him. I watched it a couple times. Like, for me, it's a penalty. Like, for me, it's a pen. It might be a soft penalty, but for me, it's a pen. Yeah. If it was given against me, I'll be pissed. Yeah, but if I get it, I'll take it. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back and forth about that.
I
But
understand.
the only way that it balanced out is because they're arguing about the Hoyland one that happened in the other side of the box for us as well with Gabriel. You could have been a different game. The referee could have given that one as well.
Yeah, because that's why I said to you, like, I don't understand why they gave the Rashford one, because for me, the Rashford one and the Havertz one is all the same. They both soft
Yeah.
penalties.
They're
They both
soft
soft
penalties.
penalties. But this is what I'm saying. Some of these United fans, they will just come and like start complaining, saying, "Oh, that's a pen, this," and they forgot that they had a decision, similar
Yeah.
decision here last week, and they had it
But
goes on their way.
that's
Yeah, even it's not only that against Wolf, they're lucky to even get
yeah.
like United. We'll be sitting there. United could have been what 2 points, 2 points,
Yeah.
what 4 points in 4 games.
Yeah.
So like for me, both penalties are not a penalty. And then I had people saying also Saka's one is a red card that tackle. Do you think that's a red?
No way, man. Like,
Yeah,
I just, no way. The guy's he's falling down anyway from a tackle behind him.
yeah,
Yeah. So you can't give that away because
yeah. I agree. I don't think that's a pen. That's a red. If they have to give that as a
if
red,
that's a
then
red, it's like the one as Arsenal fans, the ones that we've been trying to scrutinize, is the one when Nketiah was true with
yeah.
Lindelof.
You know what? I said to I was talking to Farm Senate on the stream on Sunday. I said to Farm, I think that's a red. Farm said to me, no, how to call it?
It could be a red
Yeah, he
because
said
he's
to
hit
me,
him in the head. Hit
No,
him
but
in the head with it.
no, but the thing is, yeah, he said to me that this guy is on the line, like Martinez covered. I said, no,
Yeah,
I don't think
he's not
Martinez
the
covered.
last man. He's not. You can't give it as a red based on the last man. You can't give it that because Martinez had him covered. Yeah, but the tackle itself, Lin- Nketiah did go down to head the ball. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Lindelof did catch him on his forehead. If you watch the replays, like even in the live when I was watching the replay of it, he did catch him in the head. You could see that. But these are games like I wouldn't want to see that kind of against United. I wouldn't want to see that kind of things given as a red card because then they'll talk about they were a disadvantage for how we lost the game.
Yeah,
You
they will
understand?
complain a lot. Yeah, they
Yeah,
will
so
complain a lot again.
I want a competitive game in it and against any because we cried about when Tomiyasu got that second yellow. You understand? We won that game in the end.
Well, against Palace, that's a soft yellow though.
Exactly, it's a soft yellow, but you don't want those kind of red cards and yellow cards. And there's a lot of that creeping into the game now, unnecessary, a lot of unnecessary cards. Yeah, a lot of unnecessary cards. Like, and if it continues, it's gonna cost a lot of teams, and even us included, Arsenal. So, yeah, that's something we have to be wary of. I think.
Another decision. Do you think that United should have penalty with what's it called? Hoyle.
Hoyland.
Yeah,
Nah,
with Gabriel.
I've just said that. Like, if you cancel Havertz's one, you can't give Hoyland's one. Right, you can't.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think that's a penalty either. I think that was a 50-50 challenge with Gabriel. It's trying to muscle out Gabriel in it.
Yeah,
And Gabriel
and
is too strong.
this is one of the things as well because they came in and some United fans I'd be like, Holland gave Gabriel a lot of trouble. I'm like, that's Gabriel's game. Gabriel,
Yeah,
if
he loves that. Yeah.
he loves that. You understand? That's his game. So he will love to do that with Holland all day. You understand? As long as he doesn't give the foul away.
Yeah.
So for me, you can't give that as a card because Hoyland is doing exactly the same thing to him, and he's doing the same thing. So.
That's true. Yeah, so what we do, we start with the player rating and then we start with Ramsdale. How much would you give Ramsdale? 10 out of what?
Yeah, 1 out of 10, isn't it?
1 out of 10?
What? Oh, you mean like out of 10?
We
So,
start with Ramsdale, yeah, 1 out of 10. Yeah.
probably Ramsdale a 6, yeah, 6.5.
6.
Yes.
Do you think he did enough though?
You know, with Ramsdale, it's not about his keeping now. It's more about his distribution. Yeah. He doesn't go long often. Mostly he's trying to come to the left side, find to the right hand side, so trying to find Saka. Anytime we're under pressure, that's his outball most of the times. And I think this is one of the reasons we got David Raya because he's a better distributor than Raya.
But what did I say to you? 1 minute, hold on. 1 minute. What did I say to you? When we said Raya.
What do you mean?
Do you remember what I said to you in the group chat?
Yeah.
I said to you,
Raya.
Raya is a better keeper than Ramsdale. You remember? And what did you say to me? You said to me, no, we don't need Raya. We don't need two keepers, blah, blah.
No, this is the thing. So yeah, for me anyway, yeah, I've always liked David Raya.
I've been watching David Raya since when he was in the Championship with Brentford. He
Yeah.
was good. Remember, Arsenal wanted him years ago before we signed Ramsdale.
Before Ramsdale, that's who they wanted, but they couldn't get a deal done at
Yeah,
that time.
yeah.
And at that time, because I remember watching some videos of him, of that clip that came cycling around where he's pinging the ball like on the far side with his coaches. Yeah, so for me, keeper-wise, yeah, Raya is stepping up, yeah. And Ramsdale,
For me, I like Ramsdale, to be honest with you. I like Ramsdale. He's a top keeper. But I think Raya is above. Raya is in the next level, to be honest with
even
you.
like
If
defending
when
the
Raya,
ball.
let me tell you, yeah, even defending the goal. If Raya starts to play, yeah, you will see a different keeper. You see Raya, the difference between Raya and Ramsdale.
I know Arteta is not stupid, yeah.
No, not yet. It's too early.
Yeah,
to
Arteta is not
train.
stupid. He got Ryan knowing he's a better distributor.
Yeah.
But because we're in the Champions League and the Premier League and all these cups, maybe you can try to keep both of them happy.
Yeah.
Maybe you can. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, depending on Ramsdale's ambition as well, because his ambition is probably be England #1 and so and so. But if you can stay at Arsenal, take England's #1, and then try to win the Champions League or something, that's good for his career.
Yeah,
Career at
100%.
the end of the day. Yeah, so
100%.
Ramsdale is, since the beginning of last season, he has been suspect for me.
Mm.
Yeah, he has been suspect for me because some of his distributions, like, it's too shaky. When players are putting him under pressure,
Mm.
it's like it's always last minute,
Mm.
and we can't be playing like that because we used to play like that
That's
under
why. That's why when I had the Arsenal with the Raya, I was really begging for Raya. We signed Raya because you
yeah,
never know. Also, injuries might happen and all this. Who's gonna be
yeah,
our backup player? People
yeah.
forget. Yeah, this guy, what's it called, Mark Turner. He wanted to leave. He wanted to leave because of due to game time. So you cannot sell Mark Turner and then you go and get like a bad keeper or somewhere else. You need another replacement, a solid one. You need competition at every angle. Even Roy King said it on Sky. There's what you call Jimmy Carragher was telling him that, do you think Arsenal really needed David? He said yes. You need competition of all over the pitch. That's why you call, like, a league mentality teams. They have
Yeah,
like
you have
two,
you
three
have to.
players every
Yeah,
angle. Then you can compete. So why can't keepers compete? Why can midfielders compete? Defenders can compete, strikers can compete, but why goalkeepers can't compete? And he's right.
you're right.
So mm, so for me,
Nah,
but anyway, yeah, go
yeah,
on. You want to say something?
like, in our current system, Ramsdale, he's holding us back. Yeah, I agree on that. I do agree with you on that. He's holding us back.
My brother said quickly on the comments. He said Arsenal doesn't really deserve to win that game. It's my brother, and he's a United fan. Don't mind.
Yeah, maybe we did at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah,
We
we did. We
won
did.
it.
We end up.
Yeah, we won the
We
game.
needed it
So,
more, even though they played all right, but we needed the win towards the end.
because for our atmosphere last, we needed it for the atmosphere, the Emirates to come back to life. You understand?
Yeah.
Because last season it was mostly the atmosphere that kept us going across the line, and from the beginning of the season, mainly because of that frustrating draw with Fulham, and it did start to feel like, almost the fans were starting to turn against some players, and I know we're gonna get into this player, but yeah, it was starting to feel a bit down. So we needed it to come back to life, and yeah, we needed it more than them, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? We'll start with the player rating. Not to waste
Yeah,
too much time.
we go right
But
back.
guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe,
Yeah,
comment, and like. Tell us about your thoughts. Yeah,
and share
because
the
we are here
videos.
for, share the videos as well. We are here for you guys. Without you guys, we will not be here. What was that, Ramsey? What did you say? You mentioned what?
I say
Six,
Ramsdale 6. I'll give him a
6 out
6.
of 10.
Like, yeah, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'll go for that as well. I'll go for six out of 10 because I didn't think he'd do much, and
Yeah,
he always like
it
they
was
always
only
score
that.
one goal.
Yeah, that even that goal, for me, he could have done better.
Mm,
Yeah, if you get for me, when you get your hand on the ball,
mm,
you should be able to push it out.
yeah,
I
true.
know it's like, but you should be able to push it out. It's a bit harsh on him because he's been amazing for us. So, but
Yeah,
six, I
hundred
think
percent.
six is a fair score for him.
I'll go with six as well. So we'll go left back Zinchenko,
Zinchenko, wow,
Zenit.
yeah, wow, what player. I never used to like him.
I don't think he had a good game. I think he was alright for the first 10, 15 minutes.
Nah, bro,
First half.
he had a good game, bro.
Yeah, he had a good game, but not like the game that he used to have like last season. I know he
I'll
just come out
give
from
you know
injury
what?
and that.
Just to make it short, yeah, I'll give Zinni a 7. Yeah,
7.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him like I think he managed to, even though Anthony was not offering much going forward. So I'm gonna give him lower than that because I don't think he was defending like he
But
needed to
do you know
defend
what
more.
it is? Zinni gave us so much, like, variety in our play. Yeah,
Mm,
because we've been talking about this party at right back, party inverting. If
mm.
you watch the game back, you will see Zinni was inverting on the
Yeah,
right
he
hand
was. He was.
side.
That's why I said the
Yeah.
first 15, 20 minutes he was doing well.
Okay, and
He
then
was
when
doing
they
right.
scored, yeah,
Mm, mm,
he was on the outside giving Gabriel Martinelli the ball.
mm.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he had a good game, bro. Like, I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him I'll give him 5 out of 7. I don't think he was too bad, but I don't think he was too great either.
5 is, nah,
Yeah.
man. I can't agree with that.
That's my player rating. So you said
Yeah,
you said 6.
I can't.
You said
You
7.
got.
So
I can't
so
agree
that's
with that,
that's my
man.
player rating. So I'll go for 5 out of 10.
5
Yeah,
out
we'll
of 10.
move.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
next
enough.
one we'll go to Gabriel. Magalhaes.
Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel was good. Gabriel was good. You can see we missed Gabriel at the back, winning the
Yeah, he
headers,
was
winning,
solid. He was solid.
yeah, winning the balls, like even dropping into the midfield, winning the ball in midfield. We missed that in that aggression because William Saliba doesn't give you that.
No.
So, yeah, with Gabby, Gabby, I'll give Gabby a 7 again.
Yeah, I think Gabi was very good on the day.
Yeah,
So I'll give him
Gabby a
7 as well. I'll give him 7. Next
Yeah,
one, Saliba.
William.
I think Saliba played for me. Saliba played well, but after second half, he was giving away. He gave away too many balls, like especially in the towards the edge, like when we are
Towards the end
pressing
of the
them high.
game.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
giving away too much ball. I was like, come on, man, calm down, hold the ball
it
and pass it
wasn't
to the left or on the right.
it wasn't his best game. To be
Yeah,
honest,
but it was
yeah,
not.
but
It was not too bad as well.
yeah, it was not too bad because he did win a couple of important headers when
Yeah, yeah.
these guys tried going long.
Mm.
So with Saliba, just because I know he can do better,
Mm.
yeah, I'll give him a 6.5. Just because I know.
Yeah, yeah. I'll give him the same rate, 6.5. That's fair.
Yeah,
So Ben White.
Mr. Ben White.
Is it fault of the goal? Like the goal? Is it? Can you blame him?
No, that's my, for me.
You blaming Ben
As-
White?
For me, yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. Yeah,
Mhm,
you're gonna lose the ball in the opponent's half, especially
Yeah.
teams that play with a counter-attacking style. Like you're gonna lose the ball there, and then they will try to hit you on the break. So your defenders, if you have to send Rashford, you know what Rashford's gonna do. Rashford is gonna try cut in. You have to try send him out wide.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, he could have done more for me.
Mm.
Like for me,
No, you know what? You know what? To be honest, yeah, with Ben White, yeah, I agree with you. I think Ben White was faulty, but again, Ben White managed to position himself. I think Saliba should have just blocked that side
Yeah.
proper. But you see, him and Saliba, yeah, they just stand in
They
one
both,
place.
they
and
both, they because Rashford,
Wait.
Rashford is very good. Yeah.
No, because what
And-
Rashford does here, Rashford always gonna come to the right. Always
Yeah.
he's gonna come to the right hand. So I
Yeah.
was when he was coming to the right, I was telling Ben White, you need to stop him from coming to the right. So that's why they sometimes I know Partey is injured, but that's where we miss Partey because Partey in that situation he will just stand
he
there.
will block that. Yeah.
He will block there, but
Yeah.
with Rice, just come to the team so he will get to know the system better. But yeah, but
I do
with
think
Ben,
Rice as well.
apart from that, I think Rashford have another chance, which when were I think corner or out ball.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Rashford didn't do much. I think apart from that, Ben White was solid to be honest.
Nah, with Ben White, just because of that goal, like I think he could have been better. I'm giving Ben White a 6. I think Ben White, he could have that goal didn't. At that moment in that game, it didn't. need to
If
go
we
in.
lose the game, you know what? If we lose the game,
Yeah.
if we lose the game, I'll probably give him a lower rate than this. But because we win the game, we won the game.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll give him 6. What did you say? 6 or 7?
I'm giving him a 6, bro. I'm literally contemplating to give him a 5.
Yeah, I'll
or
give
6.
I'll give it 6.5.
No, I'm giving him a 6.
6 out of 10. Sorry,
6 out of 10. Yeah.
I'll give it 6 out of 10 at least because we won the game. So I'll give him the benefit
I'm
of
giving
that.
him a 6 too. Like,
Yeah.
because if you look at it, he could have. For me, he could
I
have
know
done
you hate
better.
Ben White. You've been complaining about Ben White. When your player Havertz give away the ball, you're not complaining about Havertz. But you
No,
can complain
I
about
don't.
White.
Bro, Ben White has the potential to be one of the best right backs in the league.
Yeah, but remember earlier, Ben White was not playing on the left back until Sunday's game.
You mean right back, yeah?
Right
But
back, sorry, until Sunday's
Yeah.
game. So it's gonna take him time to go back
He
to the.
played. What do you mean? He played.
Yeah,
the
no,
season.
no. Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, I know. But this one is a tactical game. That's why he went back to the right back.
Nah, for me, even he's come out and said it when they asked him who is the wingers you play against. He said Wilfred Zaha. Like, when
Yeah,
he's
Zaha's
coming
tougher.
when he's coming at you with the ball, you don't know what to do. And Rashford does the same thing to Ben White.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
Rashford is coming to him with the ball, bro, Ben White is quite aggressive. Yeah. On that right hand side, with any other winger, he's going for you in it.
Yeah.
Especially the first minute of the game, he's going for you, taking you out. But with Rashford, it's basically what Saka did to Luke Shaw.
Yeah, yeah.
He's stepping back. He's scared of getting skinned. Yeah, go into the tackle. If you get skinned, at least Saliba is covering you now.
But
Yeah?
like I said, I get what you're saying, but I don't think Rashford was either. He was great either. Rashford scored
Yeah,
only the goal.
but-
He was out of the game.
Because for me, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I want us to control the game. I wanted us to dominate. Yeah. And because of some of those actions, we wasn't able to dominate. Yeah. So because of that, I'm not even giving him a 6 anymore. Like I'm giving him a 5.5. I'm sorry.
Well, it's your player rating, my player
Yeah.
rating.
Yeah.
I think Ben White. Yes, you're right. Ben White is
He could have done
like,
better for me.
yeah, he could have done better. He could have done
Yeah.
better, but because we won the game, I'll give him a benefit of that. I'll give him 6 out of 10 at least. But yeah, anyway, we'll go to the middle. Rice. I think Rice was the midfield. I think for me, Rice. Even Casemiro was nowhere near Rice for me. I've spoken to Modu on Sunday after the game on the live stream.
Yeah.
I said, "What do you think of Casemiro's performance?" He said he think Casemiro played all right. But when I watched back the game,
Yeah.
Rice was controlling the game. He was
Yeah.
controlling the midfield by himself.
Yeah.
So for me, Rice, apart from you know, I think in the midfield, Rice was my man of the match. I think Odegaard was good, but I think Rice played better than Odegaard. I know Odegaard scored the goal and all the but Rice, for me, Rice is my man of the match in the midfield. He played really well.
Declan Rice.
And he even scored a goal.
Declan Rice, yeah. Declan Bloody Rice, mate. Like I said in the group, if West Ham won another 10, 15 million,
Yeah.
we should just go give it to them right now as a thank you. Because
And you can see the way he intercepted the ball. You know, there's one tackle that he did with Bruno Fernandes.
he did about 3 of those tackles.
He had 3 of those tackles.
Yeah,
And he won the ball. He won the ball, and that's what Rice will give you. Rice will win the ball in the middle and then pass it or even
you will
create.
win it, and then he will. That's for me. That's transition, isn't it? You win the ball off the opponent's midfielder, and then boom, you hit them on the counter. Yeah, he will give us a lot of that. And
That's true.
for Declan Rice, yeah, this is Arsenal Football Club because the way we play now, yeah, it's going to be so dependent on that midfield. Yeah, imagine if Declan Rice gets injured before January.
Hopefully not. Before you go quickly, from the Partey news that Partey, is injured. Well, Partey is out. Basically, he's gonna miss 4 games. So he's gonna miss the game against West Ham. No, sorry, Everton, Tottenham, Champions League game. There's a Champions League game they mentioned.
PSV game, yeah.
PSV game, and then Forest. No, Forest. Wait, I think I can see the games that he's gonna miss. Yeah, he's gonna miss Everton,
Yeah.
PSV, Tottenham, Brentford, Bournemouth, and then he should be back for the game against Man City. That's a key game, and I want him to be back for that game.
Yeah, but even if he's back, he's not going to be match fit, is he?
No, it all depends. When they say 6 weeks,
Yeah.
it's including training, recovery, and all this. So by 6 weeks, he should be ready to come on or second half or start the game because we definitely need Partey against Man City. We need Partey, Rice, Odegaard, that midfield.
Yeah.
Because I think if we had Partey on Sunday, Man U will not even control that
Yeah.
like the way they did in the first 20 minutes. I don't know, first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much would you give Rice? Like,
I'm giving Rice an 8.
I think I'll give him more than that. I'll give him a 9 out of 10.
Nah, I feel like there's still levels to his game. Like
Yeah, there's still level.
Yeah.
But that we're basing it on that performance, is it? So
Yeah,
that performance for me,
even
I'll
in
give him
that-
9 out of 10.
That's what I'm saying. In that game, there's still levels he could have gone.
Yeah,
gone
levels,
a
yeah.
couple levels higher. But for me, I'm giving him an 8 because he worked hard in the midfield. He won balls in the midfield. You know what I mean? He closed down players. He was everywhere. Like he was literally everywhere. And he ran the midfield on his own. Like even Thomas Partey in his first season was not doing that. Arsenal.
Yeah. I saw the stacks.
Yeah, so for me, Rice, I'm giving Rice an 8. It was so nice to watch somebody dominate that midfield on his own. Wherever he needed to be, he was there. You understand? So for me, yeah, 8.
But we move to your player, Harvard. Oh my days.
Oh,
Harvard, your player, Harvard.
Kai.
Mr. Kai, your player. I'm
Mr.
calling
Kai.
I'm calling you your player because you like Kai Harvard, is it?
Yeah, my whole reason.
I'm gonna start with you. What do you think of his performance before I start?
You know what? Yeah, I think Kai did a lot of things right. Yeah, even the first goal. If you watch that goal back again, yeah, it's Havertz that took Casemiro away. Yeah, Havertz went short and Casemiro was right behind him.
Which
Yeah.
goal? You mean our goal or their goal?
Our goal, yeah. our
Okay,
first
okay.
goal, if you watch it back, is Kai Havertz that took
But why you
Casemiro away
starting?
from
Why
him.
you starting with the positive? Why you don't start the Kai
Because
Havertz mistake
no,
that
no,
lead to Man
because
U's
like
goal?
I'm one for I don't want us to start beating the guy up, so I'm gonna focus on his
No,
positives.
nobody's. It's like basically it's like
I'll get to his misses. Yeah, I'll get to his misses. Sorry, I'll just do his positives first, innit? Yeah.
okay, go on then.
So Kai, he took Casemiro away. He created that opening for Odegaard in the middle. Because if you
Mm,
see, it was Ericsson there, and normally who's there is Casemiro. You
mm,
understand? And if
mm,
Casemiro was there, it could have been a different result. He could have blocked that shot or whatever, yeah? So for me, Kai, his movement is like Ateta said himself, like Kai occupies space so well, yeah? And I just think it's just a matter of people around him getting used to him,
mm,
yeah, knowing like this guy is not always all the time giving the ball.
mm,
Sometimes he's just dragging the player away, so you've got the extra pass on to Martinelli or Zinchenko on the outside.
mm,
So when that left hand side for us starts clicking with Havertz, Martinelli, Zinchenko, or either Jesus up front or Nketiah up front, I feel like
mm,
Havertz got a lot to offer. Now
mm.
going back to what all everything that went wrong for him in that game. That chance, the first chance he had,
Mm.
where he should have scored that.
Even my son can score that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. But you have to
Even
understand. Also,
my
I
son can
feel
score
like
that chance. That's an easy chance.
Saka missed. Saka
Yeah,
hit
but
one against
yeah, but Saka is
against.
different. Saka will not miss chances like that every time. That was
Yeah,
his
but
off day. And
I
even
don't think Havertz. I don't think Havertz will miss chances like at every time. I also think there's a
nah.
confidence.
So, you forgot that
I,
Harvard have a similar chance like that against Forest.
yeah,
In the
I
sixth
do
year.
feel so. I do feel there's a confidence issue. Yeah, I
Then
do
if there's a
feel.
confidence issue, the manager needs to put on the bench and let him learn from the
Yeah,
bench.
next game, like I'm all for next game benching him and letting him get him back to the team slowly.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm all for that. Yeah, but like there
For me,
is.
yeah,
Mm,
L.
mm,
For me, Harvard is not good enough. Harvard is rubbish, to be
you
honest with
can't
you.
say that.
No. The reason why I'm saying this here, I'm ready to give him time still, but there's nothing
Yeah,
convincing me
it's
right
like,
now.
bro,
Nothing.
like for us last season, Vieira was not good enough. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
But every time I watch Vieira, I'm like, yo, this guy can offer us something in this team we don't have. Yeah?
mm,
A
mm.
creative midfielder that can ping the ball left, right, and center.
But
Yeah,
this
that
is
can
it. Look quickly before you go. Look what Vieira is doing when he comes on, and what Harvard does. Harvard doesn't
yeah,
assist.
but that's what I'm saying. We had
Yeah.
a whole season of Vieira. Every time he was on the ball, he was getting barges off the ball. Yeah, people saying he's not good enough. Some people are saying, oh, send him on loan this season. If he's not good enough, sell him. You
Mm,
understand? So
mm.
I feel we're too
Yeah,
judgmental
but
of
with Vieira is different because Vieira, he came to a new league, so it's gonna take time for him to adopt the system.
Okay.
But with Harvard, he was just yes, the system. No, I mean the system at
Mm,
Chelsea is different to the system at Arsenal, but
okay.
it's the same league. It's the
Mm.
same league, and you play in the same well, maybe different position because he used to
It's a
play
different
like
position.
yeah, he used to
And
play like a
even
number 9 at Chelsea.
yeah,
But
he
Arsenal
played
is
as a
playing like
number
a
nine.
false. It's playing like a left-sided 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this
but
is the
still,
thing. Even
but
if you look at this is his first time playing that role.
no,
This is his
no.
first time
He
playing
played
that
that
role.
role, isn't it? Bayern Leverkusen.
He didn't
Yeah,
at Leverkusen. He played at Leverkusen. Mostly he played on the right hand side. Yeah, Leverkusen mostly he played on the right hand side. Yeah, interlinking with Diaby or the other guy at Aston Villa. What's his name? The Jamaican guy.
What's it called? Liam Bailey.
Liam Bailey, yeah, he mostly played on the right hand side that at Leverkusen. So I do feel like he's learning how to adapt to that left hand side. But for me anyway, yeah, I'll take away because in football the currency is goals and assists in it. Yeah, if you're not scoring and if you're not assisting, you're not good enough.
And the
That's
price tag. And the other thing is the price tag.
and the price tag. And this is the
Price
thing.
tag. Mm,
Arsenal, we're trying to go to the next level, and because we feel like, oh, we have to be super critical of every player that comes to the Arsenal team now has to hit the ground running. Like we've been super critical. We're not even used to this. For the past 20 years, we've not had this kind of
yeah, but
pressure.
L
Yeah,
one minute. The problem is here.
Yeah.
When you come to Arsenal right now, the way Arsenal are playing, yeah, and the expectation is high. Because the
Of
reason why the
course.
expectation is high, yeah, Arteta spent 100 million, 105 million on Rice, yeah.
Oh,
He spent
I got
60,
this.
he spent 65 million on Kai
Yeah.
Havertz, yeah. Obviously, the price is gonna be high. So what Arteta should be doing here, he should be
Mm.
putting Kai Havertz on the bench, let him learn how to get
And
into the
start who?
system, huh?
And start who else? Vieira.
Okay, maybe Partey is injured right now, yeah. But if Partey
Yeah.
was fit, start Partey. And they play Rice number 8, and then you play have Odegaard number 10. If like right now Partey is out, play Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira is coming on 2 games here. He's having every game assist.
Yeah.
Start him and see how it goes. But Kaya, for me, is not good enough. He's not ready for our system. He's
Nah,
not. And
I
and and the
yeah.
problem is here, the more he's played, the more our system is going down
Yeah.
because we don't have any system, right? He doesn't understand the system.
No, I
You know.
think he understand. I think he understands very. I think like I'm
Yeah,
not
but
saying it.
if he understands the
I
system, yeah, but he's
for
not
a
doing much.
player,
He's not
the
creating.
player.
He's not creating. 1 minute, he's not creating. He's not taking shot. If you have shots in the box, he cuff the shots. He doesn't
No,
even hit
but
the target.
he's at the moment he's showing up at the right places. He might not be converting the chances yet. Yeah,
Mm,
I'm saying yet. Yeah,
yeah.
but he's showing up at the right places. His movement is good, pulling players out of position. He's doing all the right things. It's just now like getting on the other side of assists or getting on the other side of goals. Like that's his next step that he needs to work out. And
Yeah,
I
but
feel
we don't have time to let him learn.
of no, he's not learning. He's adapting. For me,
Yeah, well,
he's adapting to the position, and I do feel we've been too harsh and too critical of Kai Havertz because of the price tag, because of 65 million we paid for him from Chelsea, and also because he's a Chelsea fan, and all these Chelsea fans are coming out and saying this and that and that
nah,
about.
for me, I'm not basing it on that. I'm basing it on performance. For
No,
me,
I'm not saying you. I'm
I
saying
don't
like
know. I'm
yeah, I'm
basing it on
saying
performance.
Other Arsenal fans, like in general, and we're putting a lot of pressure on the kid,
Mm,
innit? He's
mm,
only 24 years old as well, so he's got bags of potential.
mm,
Once he reaches his high, bro,
mm.
like it's a whole different player we can be talking about then.
Anyway, for me, we still on Kai Havertz case. For me, we have to move on now. For me, Kai
Yeah, I'll
Havertz,
give Havertz a 6.
I'll give him 4. I think it was terrible, man. 4 out of 10.
Man, I think that's a bit harsh, but yeah,
That's my player right there. I'll give him 4.
yeah, I think
Anyway, we
that's a
move
bit
to
harsh.
Odegaard.
Martin,
Yeah, he scored a goal. It was not brilliant like the whole around the game. It was not like the Martin Odegaard we know, but at
yeah.
least he scored a very good goal and a crucial time as well.
Yeah, I think like Martin, there's still like Declan Rice, there's still levels to his game he
Mm.
hasn't hit yet. On the right hand side, him and Saka, how they interlink, and the run Saka does it behind. Like when I watch Martin Odegaard, it's like I'm watching art.
Sorry, I think Martin Odegaard is struggling because of Havertz's position as well. That's another part of it. That's another reason why
So
he
my
is.
leave my guy, leave that
No,
man
no,
alone.
serious,
Nah, nah,
seriously. It's making
nah,
Martin Odegaard struggle on the system
nah.
because
Of
Martin
course
Odegaard
not.
doesn't know where to position himself. Martin
Nah,
Odegaard normally plays like he rolls on the middle, but now he's playing more on the left, and
or
Hakai
more on the
Havertz
right
play on
hand
the
side.
right.
No, no,
You
no,
know,
no, no,
so
no.
for me, it's,
I can't agree with that. Like, I just feel we, because we want to, like, we are expecting of title challenging. We're going to be so critical after every single game. Yeah. But
yeah,
I do feel it's also an element of fitness. Like, that's not, players are not fully fit yet. Yeah.
mm,
Players have not fully clicked yet. So I feel like there's those two elements there as well. You understand? We played like 4 or 5 different systems in the last couple of games. Last season, from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, we played the
yeah.
same
But
thing.
do you know why we're playing for the past few games? We're playing four,
I
five
don't say
different systems.
Havertz because I don't think it's only. I
No,
don't
it's
think it's
Harvard.
solely because no. I don't think it's solely because of Havertz. Yeah, I really don't think it's
I
because
think
of
it's because
Havertz.
of Harvard.
No, I don't because like I really don't because like you can see the manager is trying different things because he wants to win in different ways and control the game. And I'm just going by what he said on the press conference, innit? You understand? Yeah, I'm
Mm.
not trying to make my own opinion of it, but what he's been saying, like he's trying to find a new way. He's trying to play with different tactics and control the game in a different way, so, and be less predictable. You understand? So I have to agree with the manager on that one, and not blame everything on Kai Havertz because he's a great. There's a great player in there, innit? Yeah, and I believe there's a great player in there. I just feel like we have to give him time to adapt to the
And
system.
how comes your camera is a bit like up? You wanna put it low
Yeah.
a bit
Now I put
like
it
that,
up. I put it up for a
or
reason.
you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I put it up.
Yeah. So for me, Odegaard will move
Yeah.
anyway. For me, Odegaard, I'll give him. He scored a goal, so I'll give him like six out of 10. I expect more from him anyway. So for
Okay.
me, 6 out of 10.
For me, Odegaard, you give him 6.
I'll give him six. I'll give him six because of I
No,
like I know he can improve. He can do better than that game against United. He can do better than
no,
that.
I
But
think Odegaard deserve. He worked hard in that game, so I think he does deserve like a 7.7 rate, 6.5,
that's your
7.
that's your player rating. That's my player
Yeah.
rating is for him. Anyway, we'll go to the white. We'll start with Martinelli. Another assist. Did well.
Martinelli.
Wan-Bissaka did well on him as well. Wan-Bissaka played well, but still
Yeah.
he might get assist as well.
I'll give. You know what? I'll give Odegaard 6.5, and I'll give Martinelli 7.
I think I'll give Martinelli 7 as well because of the assist.
Yeah, I'll give Martinelli 7.
Almost the Eddie. I didn't get that.
Eddie.
I think he worked hard though. He was unlucky to score, but he did work hard. To be honest,
Yeah.
he did work hard.
He
But
was.
I still expect a lot from Eddie. So for me, Eddie,
Yeah.
I'll give him 7 because of it, 6 because of his work hard and all this. I'll give him
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
I agree. I think Eddie Eddie has so bags of potential. Yeah.
Mm,
And last season when we didn't sign a striker, and or a couple of seasons we gave Eddie the contract, I was all for it. I'm like, I want Eddie rather than trying to go spend on a striker that's unproven, or
mm,
spend 100 million on a striker. I was like, Eddie as a backup striker is really good because if you see what he's done on the under 21 level,
mm,
I do feel like Eddie can replicate that.
mm,
As now you can see he's getting the physicality in his game as well.
mm.
But
Yeah.
there's still
Now he's very physical now.
now he's very physical there, but
He
I do
is.
feel that there's still more he can do because
Yeah,
his
yeah,
fitness,
100%.
you can see his fitness is a bit lacking because come the 60, 70th minute, he was tired. He was not pressing as much, yeah. So you can see he was is dropping in he was dropping in intensity.
Mm,
So because I expect more from him and because I want him to really succeed, I would say Eddie, and I don't think there's someone more deserving of the number 14 by the way than Eddie Nketiah. So
mm,
I'll give him a 6.5 just because I know he can do it.
Anyway, I'll give Eddie. I'll give him the same 6.5. I think he was pressing high, but we needed more from him. So yeah, I'll give him 7. He didn't do too bad.
Yeah, he
Anyway,
needs to work on his interlink play a little bit more as well.
yeah.
And yeah,
And then the right hand side will move Saka.
Bakayo, I
Another
think
another another, another assist.
yeah, but that wasn't his best game to be
Yeah,
honest.
he was quiet. He was quiet.
Yeah, I think back to that. I think it was Zinchenko that switched the ball to him with Dallo, and then his touch let him down. And how many times have we seen Bakayo bring that down? You know, his touch when he fouled Dallo when he tried to run away with it, and then Dallo come and intercepted and he fouled him. Because he touched that. For me, it was just him versus Dallo. He's beating Dallo all day. Yeah.
I think Dallo probably before came into the game, yeah, he studied Bakayo Saka's clips and
No,
he what the
you
clips.
know what? I'm
No,
not
no, no,
giving
no,
Dallo any credit.
no,
I
no,
know what you're
no.
gonna say.
No,
I'm
for
not
me,
giving
no,
you Dallo. I'm
no,
not.
no.
Do you know why I'm not gonna give him credit? Do you know why I'm not gonna give him credit? Yeah.
Why?
This is why I think anyway.
No, I
When
think
they-
he did well. I think he did well.
I
To be
think
honest.
there were 3 players ganging up on Bakayo.
Yeah, 100%.
So
100%.
you can't give a person, and I've seen some of the stats earlier. He beat Dallo 5 times, and Martinelli on the other side also beat Bisaka 5 times, creating one massive chance, and Bakayo the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving Dallo too much credit because United, Ten Hag knew that only we have to shut that side down when Bakayo has the ball. So Ericsson, centre backs drop in soon as he has the ball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last season, the reason that was so good because Odegaard was on fire because he will get back to Odegaard and he'll make that run. Because Odegaard is not fully clicked yet as well, he's not finding Bakayo when he makes that run in behind. And Ben White as well is not overlapping on the right hand side. This game, Ben White wasn't overlapping as much because he was scared of Rashford's threat. So I
Yeah.
do feel like
Yeah.
as a collective, United worked that side very well. but not because Dalot had Bakayo unlocked. No, I don't want
No,
that.
I wouldn't say he had him on lock, but I said like I think he had a good game. He had a good game.
He had a
Because
decent
sometimes you look at it, he did stop Saka on certain occasions. But for me, Saka, I'll give him 6 because of he's our player and he always delivering like in big moments when we need him. He always turn up.
I think it deserves, for me anyway, I think it deserves a 7.
Yeah,
It-
6
yeah,
or 7. Anyone, I don't mind anything of that. I'll give him.
yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him 7 as well. We'll go to substitutes. Who came on? Is it Gabriel Jesus
Jesus, Tomiyasu, and Vieira.
and Vieira and Jorginho?
At the end, Jorginho, I don't think you can give
Jo-
away him because I didn't even see
Okay.
him, to be honest.
Yeah, it didn't come on that long. Anyway, we'll start with Jesus. How much would you give
Jesus.
us? He scored a goal and he did well when he came. We changed the game.
Yeah, he changed the game, so I feel his contribution. I'll give him a 7 for what he did. Yeah, he
Yeah, I'll
came
give him.
on.
I think I'll give him 8 because of the goal that he
Yeah.
scored. That's a very good goal he scored.
Yeah, it's
Very
a very
good
good
goal.
goal he scored. But I'll still give him a 7 because he came in, he influenced the game, he created chaos for Man United, so they would find it difficult to deal with him. So I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8. But anyway, we'll move to Fabio Vieira, another assist.
Another assist. Vieira again. I'll give Vieira a 7.
I'll give him.
I'll
I'll give him 8.
Reece Nelson as well. Reece Nelson came on.
Yeah, I'll give him 8. We'll move to Reece Nelson anyway. Reece Nelson, how much would you give him?
Reece Nelson, he's the one that won the ball back for that Vieira assist.
Yeah.
And he was, what I like about Nelson now, whenever he gets the ball, is a matter of attack. So, I'll give him a 6.5. There was not too much. It was just a little cameo. So
Yeah, I think I'll go with that as well. I'll go with that 6.5. We'll go for Jorginho. You don't need to rate him.
I didn't, to be honest, because of all the emotion and all the chaos at the end. I didn't.
I'll give him 4.10, 10.4. 10, 10.4. He came on just to end the game. That's it.
Yeah, so
And then the manager.
Arteta, Mikel. I think Mikel deserved a lot of credit for that game. So, but can I blame Mikel for anything for that game? Not really. I think Mikel was brave in this.
I think his changes was
yeah,
key.
his changes affected the game as well.
Yeah.
And even when they went 1-0 ahead, because I was watching the bench camp that came out a few hours ago, he didn't panic. He was on the sideline having a conversation with Odegaard, and then straight away Odegaard went and scored that goal. So because of that, I'll give him an 8.5.
Yeah, I'll give him the same thing, 8.5. Nothing much I can give.
Yeah.
Or about the fans, the atmosphere at the Emirates.
Oh man,
How would you
I
give the
wish
fans?
I
I think for me,
wish
the fans is 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah,
The atmosphere
yeah,
was very good at the Emirates. Very good on
I
Sunday.
wish I was there for that.
I wish as well.
That Rice last minute goal, it would have been amazing.
Atmosphere was very good on Sunday. Very good.
For me, 10 out of 10 for the fans.
Yeah, same 10 out of 10. Wait, before we go, there's a video that I want to show you anyway. There's a video I want to
What about the
show
ref?
you.
What do you give the ref?
Yeah, go on. I forgot. Go on, I forgot about the other video. I forgot about it.
-5, man. I'll give them.
It was poor, innit?
-5. Yeah,
It was poor.
It was shocking.
-5.
Yeah, -5.
I don't think he did too bad though. I don't know.
Nah, man. That penalty should have stood.
Which penalty?
should have stood.
The Havertz one.
Yeah, it should have stood.
Nah, I don't think that's
They
a
never,
penalty. I don't
VAR
know.
never go to only if it's clear and obvious. That's the term, innit? Clear and obvious. That's what they've been using.
One thing I'm surprised here, normally when the referees give penalties, they don't overturn it.
Exactly, because it has to be a clear and obvious
Yeah.
error. So they went against everything they've been talking about for that penalty. So for me,
Yeah, they don't-
It's
they don't-
shocking.
Yeah, they
They're not
don't use what it.
consistent and they're scared. That's how I feel.
Anyway, I'll got the video here. I'll play the video for you. On this video. Where is
Look
it?
at this flying
Let's go.
going around.
Go away! Get out! Absolutely jokes. That defence with Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire in it is like It's fucking all over the place. It's like a couple of dogs trying to shag on wearing ice skates. Bloody crap.
You know what? They've got United have their own problems because that's I hear what he's saying. That's not a defense you start against any top team in the league, man. That's not you can't be having Johnny Evans on at 35 and Harry Maguire on and expecting him to hold out a game. So they have their own problems in their own, but I don't feel sorry for them. They wouldn't feel sorry for us, so I don't feel sorry for them.
No, they wouldn't. And I think I've got one as well. Now I need to show you as well. I know you'll be like, you'll be surprised with this one as well. You know, nah, but when I would these videos here, fam, I couldn't stop laughing, man. You know.
United, Arsenal, next, apart from not wanting to lose to Spurs, and now City are kind of in that mix as well. United, Arsenal is one of the most important games for me when it comes to.
No, but for me, I hate losing against United, man. Boy, trust me. I don't mind losing to City. Even Tottenham, I don't have any Tottenham fan that's gonna like ring me and say, "Yo, I want your team." Is that? Yeah, but
one Tottenham fan that was a Tottenham fan, but I don't. I've not seen him for a while. It was school.
Oh,
days.
I just got one. I just got one. Okay, there's a video I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
Or this one now. This
Oh, the Saeed guy.
it's a guy. There's a video. This video.
They say he's not watching football again.
It's not playing, is it? Yeah.
He doesn't want to play.
Wait, I think I put the wrong one. No, but yeah, Saeed, he said he's not gonna. It's just frustrated, is it?
Yeah.
He's just frustrated, and he said he doesn't want to play again. But the game was good, man.
Yeah.
The game was good. It was just like.
We should have dominated it we should have dominated it, which we didn't, but it was a good game. Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, it was a very good game. It was a very good game. You know, our next game we're doing our streaming it back on Thursday to discuss all these 4 games that happened. So we'll probably talk about. Look at this one.
Boy!
Sorry. Come back. Come back. Come back.
He wanted some.
You got your belly.
He's only the Arsenal fan. That's for the what do you call it? When they rule out the goal in it, the goal that they scored.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Look at that one.
Why are you so upset? It's not.
That's a
It's still got how many minutes?
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
When Maguire was coming.
Connection!
Look at that.
They over celebrated that goal. What's until Arsenal when Arsenal equalize or when they rule out the goal?
Mom is crying.
Look at. Well, I saw this clip here. I couldn't stop laughing.
I don't know how this guy allowed his son to be Arsenal.
Imagine, boy. Imagine you and your son, boy. That's what the United fan. That's a long
A roller coaster.
I saw this couple of clips, but nah.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, guys, please make sure you subscribe. like
Yeah.
and comment and share the video for us. And then
No
well,
worries.
we'll be back on Thursday for our our Premier
Yeah,
League
it's the international break now, isn't it?
international break, but we'll do one on Thursday for we'll discuss what happened. Hopefully we're gonna have the panel on Thursday. We're gonna have everybody. Gonna have like United, Chelsea, and all this, and then we discuss for the past
Yeah.
4 games, and then
No
see
problem.
who's gonna win it, who's gonna go down, and who's
Yeah.
gonna perform better. We'll talk about all the signings, who's gonna hit the
Yeah.
ground running, and who's gonna be a disappointed signings. So we'll talk about all that.
No worries.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you
anyway,
so
El,
much.
thank you so much for having you, man.
No problem.
Yeah, no worries. Take care. Bye. So-